Hello, Taurus. Let's dive right into your reading here, straight away. Your overall energy, this time you have this card of perception. Now this is a really interesting one in my opinion, because it talks about how our perceptions, our sense perceptions of our body, are so fundamental to our experience that they color everything else. They influence everything else. And how clear or how vague our perceptions are going to influence everything of our thoughts and our emotions and our behaviors and our belief systems and everything about how we operate in this world. And the interesting thing about the perception is that it can be so easily shifted, and you can do this even like very intentionally. It sometimes can come to you, or you can consciously make an effort to change your perception. And it's just all a matter of what perspective are you looking from, right? So, for example, you're looking at this card right here, and what you can see a whole figure, right? But it might be a bit difficult to see some of all the details, and it might mean something a bit different to you if you were to see some more details in it. Like, for example, if I move this a little bit closer here. There, see? Look, her third eye is fully open. Now, I bet you couldn't see that at all when she was way back here, right? But it adds a whole different layer of meaning, different flavor to the energy of this card, doesn't it? So that's actually kind of what I'm seeing here, also with your animal energies, because you have this cosmic egg and the fire ant. So with this combination, what I'm getting this time is that the cosmic egg is, well, it's related with the crown chakra and cosmic consciousness, like really the fully expansive universal type of consciousness. And with this fire ant here, what I'm getting, so sometimes this talks about being like triggered or something, but what I'm getting more so is it's actually, I'm seeing all these ants rushing to the center, and it's like the splash of color is like connecting for me also with the splash of colors in this cosmic egg. And I'm getting that your perception is being altered because you've been receiving massive, like waves after waves of these incoming downloads of cosmic consciousness, of like information from your psychic senses, for instance. Like, I guess that's the best way to say that. And it is completely altering your perspective on your life and situation. And specifically, I'm thinking that it's starting to affect how you're seeing human relationships and how that humans interact with each other, right? Because this card here is normally talking about relationships, and well, this one is meant to be about a kind of equal and balanced type of relating, and whereas can be perhaps rather the opposite. But the message that I'm getting here, though, is like that you can only, with your perceptions, you're limited with the amount of by the amount of information that you have about any situation. So, and when you're dealing with other people, you're limited with how much of themselves that they're willing to share with you, right? So that's where, because all that we can really do is we work based on what information that we have, and then very naturally the brain is structured in a way, the mind is structured in a way that it will fill in the gaps with its own imaginations and theories and belief systems and assumptions, and it will fill in the rest of the picture. So with other people, they'll tell you what they want to, what they're willing to share with you about themselves, but often their deeper thoughts and feelings your motivations remain hidden, and that's where we will start to easily project onto each other. And it takes very high level skills of communication and two people willing to be more fully open than is usually comfortable, more vulnerable than is usually comfortable for people to be able to transcend this. But so, in the context of this reading, though, what I'm getting is that this flood of information, so this can be a mix of that potentially someone you're relating with is revealing more of themselves to you, and then but also just that your own perspective of life is shifting because you are going through this level of I don't know if enlightenment is the right word. It's kind of difficult when you talk about cosmic consciousness. It can be difficult to find the right words to describe it, but that you're receiving all of this massive amount of information, and it's very rapidly changing your perspective, and it's actually a bit unclear where is it all going, what does it all mean. It's putting you into this space that's a bit just unknown. It's just a bit of a blank, and it's like your eyes are trying to adjust in the dark, right? And you're still like fumbling around and trying to see. And even though you're getting actually more information and more enlightenment about the situation, it can actually, for at least at first, while you're putting the new pieces of the puzzle together, it can make it more confusing at first. Especially when you're dealing with such high vibrational, like crown chakra, third eye chakra level energies coming into you in such massive amounts. It can really be destabilizing, especially for someone as earthy as Taurus energy. And so the main advice that I can give you, actually, if you need any advice from this reading, is that the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to just get really grounded and pull back as much as you can, like from all of these very ethereal and visionary kind of things that are coming into you, and just focus more down into your body and down into your ordinary reality. And like the really simple things, like how well are you eating? Are you making sure to eat healthy, whole foods? And are you making sure that you're sleeping on a regular schedule? Like, how well are you taking care of your body? Like, these kind of things. How is your routine? Like, because it's really just asking you to take a moment there to get grounded again, because here you have, this is that energy that's coming in, that kind of high vibrational cosmic energy that's hitting you, and it's a lot, right? So you're needing more time to yourself. You have, next to this, you have both the silence and the aloneness card. And actually I'm seeing like these three are all sort of connecting into each other, because again, there's so much third eye themes here. There's the dolphins hitting the third eye here, and the moon here. And so it's like, to get through this point, to start to integrate it into a new vision, a new perception, which will be more holistic and give you a better basis for making good decisions for yourself in your life and in your relationships, that you need to actually take space away from the world as much as possible, that you can create some space for yourself, that you can have alone time and silence. And this is even getting away from your own mind's distractions, right? So even if you do have time when you're alone, that you're not just like scrolling through your phone or diddle-daddling with irrelevant details in your environment, right? That you actually really use the aloneness to delve deep into a peaceful space of silence that all of this kind of higher vibrational energies can start to integrate and ground more into your body. And that's when all of those downloads that are coming in, those cosmic energies, will start to clarify themselves into a more coherent vision, and the expanded perceptions will start to, it's like coming into focus. That's what I'm getting. It's like the energy of like when something's like really blurry and then it has to like come into focus in the camera screen. So that's what you're going through. And then of course then the result of that process is that you're going to feel very, not just feel, you are going to actually be a lot more empowered, right? And centered in your core of your energy, and you're going to have quite a mastery over how that you are creating your life and your reality. Because that's the thing, right? Because I said at the very beginning that our perception underlies everything. It's the foundation of all parts of our life. So having a broader vision and enhanced perception where you're able to see things from many different perspectives simultaneously and integrate all of that, that actually really can empower you, and also bring a sense of like it's peace and calm. That's what I'm seeing here. Like this guy, look how calm his face is. I'll show you this guy up close as well. So calm. Right? Because he knows that he's mastered his own energy and his ability to create the reality that he desires. Co-create, of course, with everyone else. So, yeah. That's really all there is here with this reading. I think you just need to focus on getting grounded and finding that silent space without distractions and have some time alone with yourself. So that's all. I'm going to leave your reading here, Taurus, and thank you very much. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is in the comments down below, and otherwise I will catch you next time. Bye.